Medina, Ohio is one of the most desirable places to live in Northeast Ohio. But why is that? What is it that is attracting so many people to want to call Medina their home? Well, you're about to find out as I take you on a complete map tour to showcase all that Medina has to offer, from their shops, their attractions, even the housing, so you can see exactly what is out there. Maybe you will want to move to Medina as well. What's up, guys? Anthony Esposito with eXp Realty, your local real estate expert right here in the Cleveland, Ohio area. I've helped countless people navigate this market with buying, selling, and investing. If you need help as well or have any questions, contact me directly here, or you can go in the description below, click on my calendar link, book a call with me. Either way, I'd love to help you out like I have many others. If at some point you get any value from this video, be sure to smash the like button. It's greatly appreciated. So let's jump over to the computer and take a tour of Medina to see exactly why so many people want to call this home and have called this home for many years. Okay, Medina, Ohio. First, let's start off exactly where it is located in Northeast Ohio. As you see, Cleveland is right there. Akron, right there. You are about a half an hour drive south of Cleveland and about a 20-25 minute drive west of Akron. So that is a key driving factor of why people are moving to this area is the commute is well in between two major cities, and it's not difficult to get to it. You can take Route 3 is right here, jump on 71, you're right up to Cleveland. Or you could take Route 18, runs all the way this way, jump on 77, you're in downtown Akron in a matter of a half an hour at best. Now, one of the other main things about Medina that makes it highly sought after is the school systems. They have the #1 school system in Medina County and a very highly ranked one in the state, and that is Highland Local School District. That is going to be your outskirts, so your Granger, part of Sharon Center, part of Hinckley. That is all going to be for Highland School District. So if you're looking to get in Highland School District, you do have to move into the further western portion. Medina itself, parts of Medina Township, that is going to be Medina City School District. They're #2 in the county, and they're also highly ranked in the state. Both schools doing a tremendous job. And then another amazing school that they have, the last one, is Buckeye Local, which that is going to be Ridgeville, York Townships over here, Chatham. That's going to be your western part. So your western side of Medina is Buckeye, basically in the middle, and the heart of Medina is going to be Medina City, and then your eastern part is going to be Highland Local. So there's the breakdown for the schools. Now, one great thing about Medina that a lot of people absolutely love is they have everything and anything that you could possibly want. So here's Pearl Road. It's also known as North Court Street. This is going to be your main commercial area for all your department stores, all your shopping, things of like those needs, like your main department stores and main shops to go to. So we scroll in, you can see right away they have a Target. They have Giant Eagle. In the same area, there's Bueller's that's located. If we go further up on Pearl, you have Walmart Supercenter that's right there. They have Hobby Lobby and Kohl's right next to it. Home Depot is right there. Gordon Food Store. They have a Marshall's. Going in right behind Dragon Buffet. This used to be, if I'm not mistaken, the largest Super Kmart that was ever built. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's accurate. There is now a Meijer that is going in where that used to be. So they have you covered. There's even an Aldi if it's going to pop up. Probably not though. See, I might have to get a little closer. There it is. They even have an Aldi for you. So their groceries, plentiful. Department stores, again, they have you covered even on department stores with stuff. Back here, clothing warehouse. They have a shoe carnival. And then you go even further. And then you get into, there's a Super Bins that's right there. Very cool store. They got a lot of neat stuff, discounted price. It's great. Now, if you're looking for food, for instance, this is where they have a bunch of their food is off of North Court. You got Sweet Mango, as you see right there. There's Ha Ping, that is a phenomenal Chinese restaurant as well. A lot of people rave about that. One of my personal favorites, they have Johnny J's, Chipotle. It's not popping up, but it's right next door to this Starbucks. They got your typical fast food joints throughout, your Taco Bell, your, as you see, Dairy Queen. They have, you know, your McDonald's. They have Burger King, Wendy's. They got all that typical stuff. First Watch, excellent breakfast joint. Little on the like pricier side for breakfast, but still really good breakfast. Chick-fil-A is sitting right there. And then your sit-down restaurants. Dragon Buffet, that's one of your sit-down restaurants. Again, it's a buffet, so just go in knowing what you're gonna get with a buffet. They have quite a few Mexican places. There's Don Tequila that's right there. If you go further up on North Court, there's Fiesta Jalapeno that's right there. And then there is another one that is off of 57. It's in this area. Get to it, there it is right there, Los Cantaritos. That's an excellent place. All three of them, good Mexican restaurants. But as we get back to North Court, as you see, Twisted Burger and Sushi, believe it or not, it's really good. Don't let the name, you know, misguide you in any way, shape, or form. Really good. They got Longhorn Steakhouse. There's an Applebee's that's sitting right out front if it's gonna show it. There's Applebee's. They got a Panera, Quaker Steak and Lube, Bob Evans. They have so much. It is unbelievable of how much they did. And one of the fancier places in the area, a little bit more expensive for, you know, at least this area. Some of you might be like, that's not all that bad. For us, it's a little on the pricier side, is Timber Lodge. Great prime rib, great lobster bisque. Like, I've never had a bad meal there. You could expect to pay around like 100, 120-ish or so for two people, which in Ohio, Northeast Ohio, like that's a pricier meal for us up here. But let's get our little guy. I'll kind of show you around North Court itself. Serpentini of Medina sits right there, which is right there. Nice Corvette too, that was sitting on the lot when this was taken. So we're traveling south on Pearl right now, coming into the heart of the commercial area that is Medina. If you're looking for trustworthy mechanics, I've been going to North Gateway Tire for years. They do have other people in the area, but you know how it goes. You find a trusted mechanic and you stick with them. They do an excellent job. If you do go to North Gateway Tire, get a hold of Jeff Hill. That is my go-to guy. Just let him know that I sent you. He will, do a phenomenal job for you. As you see, there's the sign. You got Planet Fitness, PetSmart, all that fun stuff back through there. That's your Longhorn sitting right there. You got Staples. As we continue further south on Pearl Road or North Court, however you want to call it, Ashley Furniture sits back there. Toy Kingdom for the kids. Bob Evans is right there. Directly behind Bob Evans, kind of diagonal, is where the Home Depot is at. And then you'll have your Quaker Steak and Lube in that same vicinity. And it's nice because it gets high traffic, but it's not terrible throughout here. Mattress store, Panera sitting right there. Behind that is Hobby Lobby and Kohl's, which you will see in a moment. There they are. Kohl's right there. There's Hobby Lobby, and then you can see the Walmart blue sitting right there. There's Applebee's. And with the amount of commercial establishments that are throughout here, surprisingly, it really doesn't get too overwhelming with traffic. They got a Verizon center. That is a main Verizon store. That is not an authorized dealer. They got T-Mobile right there. I am not a customer of T-Mobile, but they do have T-Mobile right there. I'm not sure if that's an authorized dealer or not. K Jewelers is sitting right there next to Dunkin' Donuts. That's Marshall's back in this corner, where the Shoe Carnival was at, and the clothing store. Advanced Auto Parts. I mean, like I was saying, they have so much for so many people. And just zooming in, that's where Meyer is going, is where the old Super K was at. And just to kind of give you an idea, there is Mark's. That is in that back corner, basically directly behind the sign. But this is North Court. This is the commercial area of Medina. They just did this little median right here, dressed it up really nice. They did a phenomenal job with that. Now, as we look at some of the extracurricular stuff that they have, you see they do have a Regal Cinema that is right there, just behind Target off of North Court. They also have off of Harding Street, they have their bowling alley sitting right there. It is really well maintained and kept up. They do a great job there. A little bit further south, getting closer to the square, there's high voltage indoor karting. I haven't been there yet. I do have to get there. I want to get there. Super fast electric go-karts. That's what you're getting with that. So that would be a lot of fun. I do have to go enjoy that. And then if we go to, I gotta find East Union Street here. There we go. I knew it was in that area somewhere. So this is where Medina High School resides, East Union Street, Route 3. And then their rec center, they do one of the best jobs in the area with their rec center. Excellent job. Definitely like comparing it to my hometown, Brunswick. Brunswick's rec center is not even near as nice as what Medina's is. Hopefully they're gonna correct that. But that's where Medina's rec center is, another place for, extracurricular workout, however you want to look at that. As we get into the heart of Medina, Medina Square, they do so much. If you have not been here, every weekend they have something going on throughout the whole year. Like right now, for every Saturday until the end of October, I believe it is, they're doing farmers market every Saturday, and it attracts tons of people. It's such a good time, so much fun. The community is always getting together on the weekends and just kind of walking around the square, checking out the old school shops, and just enjoying themselves, giving them something to do. They have lighting of the square where they got all the lanterns lit up during Christmas time, and all the Christmas lights put up. They do ice festival, get to see some cool carvings of ice, just so many different things throughout the entire year. They have arts and crafts that they'll bring in. It's a really good time, and you could just walk around and just have fun. Cool Beans Cafe, excellent coffee shop right there at the square. They have a great pizza joint. Courthouse Pizza sits right there. PJ Marley's. There is if it's gonna pop up, there's Monarca Cantina. Hopefully I said that right. I've heard wonderful things about it. Have to go try out that. There's so many different like diners and things to do. It's hard to get to everything, especially when you got little ones running around and life just flies by. One of the very cool things about Medina, if you know Root Candles, well, Root Candles was established in Medina. This is their home, and they are located right there off of 57, just west of the square. You got the square sitting right here, and there's Root Candles. So that's a really cool thing about, Medina itself. Corkscrew Saloon, another great restaurant. And then more of the square, they got just plenty of restaurants to go to. They got their tap room from Loggerheads. That's a great brewing company. Time to Farmer's Table, which uses Keller meats. So they get all fresh meat when you go there. A couple other fun stuff to check out. Castle Noel. It's the largest, if I'm not mistaken, open year-round Christmas store. The outside of it's all historical, so it's not like it's anything like super fancy, but the inside is done up tremendous. And then they also have Alien Mini Golf, which the kids absolutely love. Great time. That's open year round as well. So let's get our guy, kind of take you around the square a little bit so you can see. So here we are. There is Courthouse Pizza. You could already see people just kind of walking, just hanging around. There's Cool Beans Cafe. And the parking is limited. It's, old school town, but nearby it's limited. If you go right down here on 57, there is a parking garage right about in that area. You can kind of see the sign right there. You just turn right there. Parking garage right there. This is a one-way street, but if we go down further this way, you do got some parking, that sits off to the edge, but there's the courthouse, and just behind the courthouse, recently they built up a nice large parking deck. Scroll for me, there it is right there. So a little bit of a walk, but they have plenty of parking for you if there's none that's nearby. You just gotta walk and you kind of just take it all in, enjoy it. As you can see, there's the gazebo in the heart of it. A lot of people just kind of hang out. You could see them just in the Google images that they have. This is where they have the farmers market tents all set up, the arts and crafts, lighting of the square stuff. Everything happens all right here in the heart of Medina, which is just phenomenal what they do. I can't really say too many bad things. Just the only bad thing is just be prepared, especially weekends. This whole area, if you have to travel through, the whole square is going to set you back quite a bit, 10, 15 minutes maybe. It takes some time to get through because it does get packed. Now, if you're looking for more of your industrial jobs of that sort, Medina does have them. You come just over here, southwest of Medina is kind of their industrial sector all throughout here. As you see, Bond Chemicals, they have Owens Corning, that is right there. Plastipack, there's Creative Therapy Ranch. I don't know when that popped up, but okay. Horseback riding services, that's kind of cool actually. I'll have to keep that in mind for my daughter. Medina Recycling is right there, another chemical. So this is kind of all their industrial area. Over here you have Drug Mart's warehouse, and then for some reason it's not popping up, but there's also Sandridge Food that sits right next to Drug Mart. So that is their industrial sector. Now, if you go further south of Medina, you're getting into your residential areas all throughout here. There's Guilford Boulevard. This is kind of a really nice community, disc golf course. This whole area right in here, you're talking 300s as far as your homes go. We could just take a peek at a couple of them to kind of show you the layout. Of course, it was during winter. That needs to be updated a little bit. But as you see, you know, they got older style colonials throughout, but it's a really nice neighborhood, very peaceful. A lot of people enjoy this neighborhood. Homes typically do sell quick throughout this whole area. And it's the price point, and it's the community, and it's the proximity to the square. Now, if you're looking for more of a starter home, you're gonna be into kind of throughout this area of Medina. I gotta find, there it is right there. This kind of area throughout here, you'll have a lot of starter homes coming through. So like your smaller ranches, they do have, some of them do have basements, if not all of them, but you know, your normal starter homes, Medina has those. And this is still just another great neighborhood. You know, a lot of stuff is well maintained, well taken care of. This is gonna be your, you know, $200,000. I know it's crazy saying that for a starter home now, but that's just the way things are. And then if you're looking for some of your larger homes, a little bit away from like the potential chaos, you do have to go like to the outskirts a little further south with what is going on. And that's another thing, they have tons of parks. I think there's 22 throughout Medina. That, don't quote me on that number, but I believe there's right around there tons of stuff that you can end up doing. But some of the higher end homes, highly sought out communities, Fox Meadow area is a hot spot. A lot of people do like trying to move here. As you see, here's the homes that are back through here. Some of your bigger colonials. You got the golf course that is part of this community. So you're talking, you know, this is gonna be around your $500,000 price point, 600,000, maybe even 650 might be sitting back here. It just really depends on where we're at in the market. And a lot of these houses, you know, they have their own unique touch to them. They did a good job of not making like too much conformity where it's like the same 3 houses with the same 3 colors and the same 3 elevation that's on them. That type of stuff personally drives me nuts. I don't know how you feel about it, but it drives me nuts. And then if you're wanting like more of your luxury style homes, they do have them. And when I say Medina does have them, it's gonna be on the outskirts. So it might be Medina Township, which is up, you know, around this area that kind of moves around. And then it might be in Granger. Sharon Center has some luxury homes throughout. If I'm not mistaken, where's it at? I could actually try and find it really quick. Let me see, was it back here? Could be wrong, let me see. Yeah, this is some of your bigger homes, your higher end homes that are throughout here. And it's just, it's on the outskirts. So it's not like Medina, but it's not Medina. It's, you know, Sharon Center, it's Granger. They all share like the 44256 zip code. Same thing with Litchfield, York, parts of Chatham. You're gonna get a wide range of stuff. And if you're looking for a lot of land, like this is kind of the area that you want to be in, is Medina. They still have a ton of land. There's a lot of farmland that's still around, you know, right there, Forever Farms sitting right there. And if you're looking to purchase land, Medina is gonna be the place to go. As far as, you know, being within close proximity of Cleveland, you basically have Medina and then parts of Lorain, like Columbia Station, Grafton. It's very limited, but it's all throughout this kind of area. is where land is left, but Medina has some of the cheapest taxes that are out there, easier to build, things of that sort. So you could see the reason why so many people are wanting to call Medina home. They literally have something for everyone. And one last thing before we do take off, a huge perk to Medina itself. There's 71. As you see, there's Summa Health Medical Center, so they have that. But this right here is a main hospital, Cleveland Clinic Hospital. So they have emergency trauma that's close by. So if there ever is an emergency, God forbid that there is, you're at least within a close distance to a hospital that can take care of you and do what they have to do to help you out. So what'd you think about Medina, Ohio? Do you love it? Hate it? Drop a comment down below, let me know. If you got any value from this or enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button. It's greatly appreciated. Don't forget, click subscribe, turn notifications on so you can stay up to date on all real estate tips, tricks, insights, property tours, community tours, you name it, I got it coming your way. If you want to check out another amazing community in Northeast Ohio, click on the video next to me. Solon is absolutely fantastic.